Hello, everyone. Welcome to. Oh, the audio cuts out whenever I alt tab. Welcome to Dreamcore. This is part two. All right, I think everything should be good to go. It's kind of warm in my room, which is going to make this kind of extra uncomfortable. That's okay. I'll be fine. Why did the sound stop? Oh, that was weird. That was very weird. All right, so I will let some people know that I'm streaming. Okay, got my water. Well, it's Gatorade. It's hydration. All right. All right, so we are currently in the hotel. I'm gonna wait for the ad break to end. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the ad break's over. So we're just gonna sit here and chat for a little bit, if that is fine with everyone who might or might not already be here. Um, yeah, I'm feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm separated. Like my arm's over here, my brain's over here, my heart's over like up there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for describing this, but I feel really weird right now. And I'd say that's no better time to play a game like this. I apologize about the sounds in the background. I can't really do anything about it. There's like thwomps and womps that live in my home, and they just sort of thwomp and womp around. Um, so yeah, I think the ad break's almost over. Yeah, it's got about a minute left. So that's cool. Looks like our bitrate is good. We haven't dropped any frames. CPU usage is at 2.2%. That is so low. I feel like it should be way higher, but I don't understand how computers work. Alright, we've been streaming for like 3 minutes already, so the ad break is about over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play. So let me turn this off. Then we'll jump straight into things. Alright, continue. Alright, so what we've done, I think I'm using a controller for this game if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so we are looking for, we just turned on the elevator. So now we have to find our way back. So I guess we go up to floor 3. That's cool. Oh, I'm a little bit low. Let me fix that. Low. There we go. Is it not gonna go up? Oh, we're already on level 3. We have to go down. We have to go down in order to go up. Yeah. That's weird. Clicking in the right stick pauses it over and over again in rapid succession. I don't think we're supposed to be... How do we get back? I think it's this way. I think. I don't actually know. I think my mic... I need to sit closer to my mic. So you can hear me more clearly. Okay, that just takes me out here. I think this is correct. I genuinely have no idea. I hear the beeping. That's the elevator. Alright, so we have to find elevator that goes from 3 to 4. Oh, this is new. We have not been in here. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Alright, there's a bug flying around in my... Hold on. Where is it? It's like on my monitor. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's just a gnat. It's not a problem. That's not the correct way. I have to go this way. Footsteps are a little bit loud. I hope it's not too much of a problem. This is the pool rooms. This is not what I'm looking for. How do I get back up? Hi, Happy Cat. Let me know how the volume is. Ooh. I think the game is a little loud, but I can't tell. I'm lost, not surprisingly. Seems quiet to you. Okay. In that case, we're good. I could turn it up. Let me turn it up. I think we had it at like 7.5 last time, so I think you're right. Now my footsteps are almost as loud as my voice. I guess that makes sense. Is that better? This just takes me back to that room over there. Still a bit quiet, okay. We'll put it to 5.5. We're going full loud Markiplier jump scare mode now with this game. I usually keep the game volume a little lower. Okay. Clearly we have to be on the other side of this. Let's see where this takes us. This takes us outside. Okay, we have to go through the pools. Which doesn't seem correct, but I think it is. I really don't like these rooms at all. This would be a terrible place to like slam your kneecaps into a tile like corner. I mean, technically every place would be a bad place to do that. I don't know why this place is, Okay, We'll find our way out eventually, I'm sure. Okay. Maybe we won't, actually. It's saving. You keep mistaking the potted plants for a person. Yeah, that's totally fair. They look a lot like people. I think they did that on purpose. It just goes back and forth and back and forth. I don't understand. Do I actually have to be on the third floor? I thought I went down to the second floor and then up to the third floor. Yeah, it's gotta be it. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go through here. The bug. There's a bug flying around in my room and it's driving me crazy. I don't know how to get rid of it. Because it keeps going in front of the monitor and then... So you turn the lights on, but how do you know where to go next? We just have to go back up to the top. Here we go. This is where we need to go. Alright. This should take us to an elevator. We need to find an elevator that takes us back to floor 3. What nice music. Alright, this is correct. Hold on. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. You guys are gonna watch me kill a bug in real time while I'm streaming. Okay. Maybe it's this way. Yep, there it is. Wait, we need to go up. That goes down. Ooh, that was actually too loud. That was in the red. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna put it to 6.5. There we go. You can hear the music, I think. Is the music loud enough to hear? That was still in the red. You can hear the music, okay. Alright, we'll just pretend you guys can... We'll pretend you guys have super ears and you can withstand the loudest volumes possible. Since nothing really happens in between the sounds, it's kind of a good game to have loud, because then it's like I'm the one talking while I'm walking around. You know what I mean? Whereas the other games, you want all the crazy noises to be a lot less than your voice, because they're happening while you're speaking. Nice vase. Okay, now we gotta get to the middle. So this is 3 and 2, so we gotta get to the other side to go to 3 and 4. If we end up beating this game really quickly tonight, which we probably won't, We'll just play pools afterwards, which is the same, but with pools exclusively. It's pretty good. I haven't done the last level, so we'll just start from the beginning. It's not a long game. I think it's like 3 hours long. That doesn't mean we're gonna play all of it, but there isn't really a day of the week that starts with L, so there isn't like a liminal Lurs day or like a liminal ladder day. So I can't really do a liminal day. Are there any months that start with L? Larch, Leptember? No, there aren't. How sad. Alright, so now we go across. We could do a liminal Lent. Liminal Lent week. No, that would mean we're giving up liminal stuff. Okay, we're already on 4. I just went in a straight circle. A straight circle. Yes. That is how shapes work. Indeed. Very good. How are you doing today, Happy Cat? I am feeling disembodied and strange. Let's go further this way. I don't know where. Not the best, honestly. Rough day. I understand. Well, hopefully the stream will brighten your spirits. Things pretty sucky. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Ooh, this is a scary game? It's atmospheric, I think. Hi, Obi, how are ya? So, it's interesting because this game is not, it doesn't rely on jump scares or monsters, but it has atmosphere. I'm good, hope you are good. I'm doing, all things considered, I'm doing just fine. Can't complain. I could complain. I've said that before. I could complain, but I will not. So that's what I'm going with. That beeping noise that you hear is the elevator, by the way. Sounds cool, good. We can always complain. But should we? Sometimes people feel like they need to complain, and I don't necessarily agree with that sentiment. Okay, where are we? We are on the wrong side. Alright, so we gotta go this way. This game is very cool. So far, it is one of my favorite liminal space type games. In terms of just atmosphere and exploration, it's unparalleled so far. I would love to see like a fully fleshed out like map, like a blueprint of this game. See how big the levels truly are. Alright, we're almost to that. Oh, I can't go around that table. That's cool. I also wish you could open drawers for no reason. Games where you can open drawers, that's like an automatic like letter grade increase. Alright, I think we're almost there. We just gotta keep going this way. I think it's this way. Big emphasis on think. This feels correct. Okay, maybe we're just going in circles now. I'm not entirely sure. Sure is a long hallway. Let's go in here. Maybe across. A nice bed. I swear we'll find it eventually, surely. Huh. Okay. Now I can't even figure out how to get back to the central area. Like, where are the windows? Where did all the windows go? Alright, here's the windows. Okay, we're still way over here. We went backwards? I was trying to go that way. And we went this way. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I was trying to go that way. Okay, well, let's just pay attention to... Okay, we're facing west right now, so let's pay attention to going west. Alright, now we're facing... Okay, we need to be going left. Okay, here we go. So we need to stay facing this way. Now we can either go left or straight. Okay. I feel like I just did this. Let's go right instead. No, we've seen this plant. We've seen this plant. That's the same plant. Okay. 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 Are you supposed to go towards the beeping sound? No, the beeping sound unfortunately is up. The beeping sound is the elevator that we turned on with the breaker box. That's just the sound that all the elevators make when you're about to find the exit. It lets you know you're almost done with a level. So far, at least. In the previous 2 levels, that was the case. Okay. I might have to draw a map. We might have to go through the thing in the middle. We've been here. The heck? I don't even know. We made it at least. Is it ever gonna go? Wait. No, we need to go up to 6. This isn't correct. This goes down. probably are on floor 4. Okay, we're on floor 5. So let's just, I think that the elevators are going to be facing, so see how these ones are facing out that way? The other ones are going to be facing in that way. So we need to go just directly across. It's symmetrical. Sorry, I saw that bug. Man, oh. Hold on, let me turn on the light real quick. Where are you? Where did you land? I can't see him. I don't know where he is. He, she, I don't know. Where did you go? Maybe he's going to go to the lamp. It's really bright. Man versus bug. Big. Dang, I forgot which way I was facing. Where are you? I'll get you. I will get you, bug. I see you. Oh, where are you? Are you like trying to like bite me? This will probably be the most exciting thing that happens all day. I wish I had like an air vacuum. I could just inhale it and just like throw it into like a tiny meat grinder. All right, well, while I have the light on, I'm gonna drink some of my beverage. Where would it go when I turn that light on? Because it hovers in front of my computer when I turn the light off. That's what's so annoying. It goes towards the computer. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Genuinely, genuinely lost. What is this? This looks really different. All right, we're gonna go into the middle and we're gonna go across. I hope that's the solution. I don't know if it is. Yeah, I think you have to cross the middle every time. I'm just gonna turn left every time. Yeah, let's try that. If only these elevators worked like normal elevators and just like had like floors that you could go to, all the floors were available. Ay, ay, ay. This game is this level. This whole game is utter madness. I hear beeping. That was weird. That door didn't open for a moment. I mean, the beeping is getting closer. Maybe it beeps. How is that even possible? Do these rooms have TVs in them or not? I want to know how authentic they are. This floor doesn't, but the 7th and 8th floors do. This is more like a bed and breakfast level. Bed and breakfast floor. We're on floor 5. I'm gonna go that way. No hotel would have wallpaper like that nowadays, not even a liminal one. Why the heck is it so dark? No, we're on 5. You're all mixed up. Don't worry, so am I. Alright, we need to go left now. Left. We're gonna go around this. This feels new. And we're gonna go through here, and then we're gonna go right. There we go. Okay, now we need to go this way. I am liking the fireplaces, though. Alright. Alright, I have another solution. Our next solution is to go back this way. So what games have you guys been playing lately in your free gaming time? Anything at all? How is that possible? How is that possible? I don't understand. They all go from floor 4. I am playing Oblivion again as my D&D character. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. What is your D&D character? Mostly still playing Tomodachi Life, and we're playing Ace Attorney Apollo Justice very slowly. That's fair. Okay, maybe that's where we want to be. Like maybe on the other side of that? A paladin, basically a holy knight. She was originally from a realistic short story, but I used her for the campaign after giving her a few fantasy abilities. Fascinating. Good news, everyone. We found it. Now we wait. That button clicking noise is actually quite loud. That was such a long wait. It was. Just like a real elevator. All right. Okay. So now we're on floor 6. I think this one's pretty easy to navigate. It has wider hallways. And we just go to the other side. That previous floor was really claustrophobic, which was throwing me off. Yeah, this is the one with like the weird. Actually, not. It's not really that weird at all. I'm interested to see what the playrooms are going to be like. Yeah, this one was not difficult at all. I knew how to do this one. I just remember. I don't remember how the last floor works, though. I think we're almost there. Footsteps are louder on this floor. They are, because of the marble. Let me know if the volume gets too loud at any point compared to my voice. Also, I'm happy to be streaming. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. I was thinking about not streaming today, and then I was like, oh, but Dreamcore is so cool. Because a lot of streamers that I like to watch are streaming together right now. They're playing Big Walk. I'll just have to watch the VOD afterwards. Okay, so this is interesting. Is that a new release? Never heard of it. Yeah, it just came out. It's a cooperative puzzle game. You can't play it with one person. It looks really cool. Here's a TV. Have you seen any monsters yet? I think I missed the last scare. No, there aren't any monsters in this game, Grand. I don't really know how many times I have to say that. I've been told there aren't any monsters in this game. I'm thankful that there aren't any monsters in this game. I have a feeling, I thought maybe the game didn't tell you. That's possible. I mean, it's possible that it's gonna do a switcheroo, like, what is that one game? Something stupid anime literary club or whatever the heck it's called. I don't think it's like that though. I asked my brother about PT back when it came out, and he lied to me about there being no jump scares. Wow. That seems like a major infraction against your mental health. That does not sound cool at all. I'm lost, by the way. I thought I understood this floor, but I do not. It's like the scariest game with the most scary jump scares. Yeah, it is. It has the scariest jump scare in it of all time. And I've seen some pretty scary jump scares. It's the audio. It's the way that the sound design is in that game, combined with the visuals. It's just very, very unpleasant. And it lingers too because it stays on the screen for a long time. Okay, well that didn't work at all. Now, it's possible there are monsters in this game. I highly doubt there are. Sometimes I think we should just be satisfied with being afraid without actually seeing something scary. But I know people like their jump scares. As much as I hate to say it, I don't like the jump scares in like the Markiplier 3 Scary Games updates or whatever. Like I feel like they're unnecessary at the beginning and the end. They're like really annoying. That's just me. Understandable, most indie horror games do them badly. Yeah, and he usually I like his show because he reprimands them though. He reprimands them for bad jump scares. Okay, we're just going in circles here. I literally don't know how to get to the middle from here. Okay, let's try I'm worried I'm not gonna like the Backrooms movie because I don't like Backrooms monsters. Okay. Is this just like a dead end? Like, how do I... Like, I feel like I'm not... Thought you had already seen the movie? No. I've not seen the movie. I wanted to see it in theaters. I was planning to see it. The film was good. I think you'd like it. It really depends on the monster. I don't like Backrooms monsters. I don't think they belong there. But maybe that's just me. Like that weird spindly guy, I'm not really a fan of him. Did I just... Okay, here we go. Now we go through here. That took forever just to get to this walkway. I don't even know what the Backrooms monster is called. He looks like a bunch of pencil scribbles. You think liminal spaces are not supposed to be about horror? No, they're not. Liminal spaces are just unfinished. It's like God was designing the world and he like stopped halfway through. Like what do you call it? The Stanley Parable. The spindly guy is in a scene? Okay. Yeah, the Stanley Parable is a liminal game. So is Portal. No one's gonna tell you that though. But it is. It's just all pool themed backrooms. You might like the pool rooms. The monsters or scares there. Yeah, we're gonna play pools after this. I like the classrooms. The classrooms had monsters in it. I really liked the classrooms. It was extremely good because the monsters were not stupid and annoying like in Escape the Backrooms. If the monster's done right, I'm generally okay with it. I just like my liminal spaces to be empty. I heard that a big inspiration for the Backrooms movie director was Portal. He really liked the Portal games. What constitutes stupid and annoying? Do you remember when we played Escape the Backrooms, the enemies would just make a beeline for you? And then they would scream really loud when they got next to you, and then you couldn't turn the volume down even though you turned all the settings down? You turned all the volume settings down, but they were still like 100%? Yeah. And in fact, every enemy in that game is like that. Ooh, this room. I like this room. This is one of my favorite rooms on this floor. Okay. Maybe we go... Okay, it's not pink anymore. Is it? Oh, here we go, here we go. What? What am I supposed to do if that's blocked? I guess we go in here? I don't understand. So we take this one down to floor 6. And then we take the one next to it up to floor 8? Does that work? I don't know. That's weird. That was weird. I'm concerned it's going to throw a monster in now. Well, we haven't made it... Yeah, I mean, we haven't... I hope not. That would be very scary if they did that. I think... I was reading reviews of this game, though. I remember reading a review that said, if this game had monsters, it would be the scariest thing ever. And it didn't. And I think a lot of people saw it as a missed opportunity, but I honestly commend the devs for not throwing a monster in there. A lot of monsters seem thrown at, like, I feel that way about Machine for Pigs. Amnesia and Machine for Pigs. I don't think Amnesia and Machine for Pigs needed monsters. The lack of monsters could, in theory, make it scarier. Exactly. Yeah, hello, friend. How are you? Alright, now we go up. That's kind of a neat... That was a neat little puzzle right there. I thought I was kind of... I was doomed, but... You liked the scary pig monsters? Yeah, I understand that. I think the reason I didn't like the pig monsters in A Machine for Pigs is because they were scripted. They were scripted, linear... Tesla Pig, I like Tesla Pig. I think Tesla Pig should have been everywhere in the game, but I don't think it should have been a chase monster, is what I mean. I think if anything, you should have been able to fight it, like in like a boss room, because you're dreading them showing up and you're paranoid, but the scare never comes. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out into the void. I don't like Amnesia Machine for Pigs because it's too linear. I heard someone say that about Minecraft in peaceful mode. Yeah, I watched that same video, I think. I don't know if you watched a video that said that, but... Or if you were just talking to someone. Yes. Well, I don't remember you fighting Tesla Pig in a boss room. You do sort of fight him, but not really. It's just like a weird grid room, and you have to dodge him, and it's kind of like one of those like Banjo-Kazooie or like Crash Bandicoot style puzzles. It was stupid, basically. I didn't think it was good. Amnesia Machine for Pigs has the best lighting and atmosphere, but the absolute worst in terms of like progression. We watched the same YouTubers? Didn't a different company make it? Yeah, I did. Alright, we made it. We made it, guys. It was good. I don't know. I really like games with very scary monsters. I wasn't too impressed by the monsters in Soma either. I haven't played it yet, but I watched Markiplier play it, without really paying attention to the story. Why not? They're great. They're not big enough. They're too small. You have some weird takes? I do. I do have some weird takes. That's not a good way to experience Soma. I didn't really have a choice. I think Soma monsters are cool. We'll play it someday. What if this still isn't the real world? That's what the achievement said. It's a really good horror game. You need to play it or watch a more detailed playthrough. I will play it eventually. There are big monsters? Oh, okay. Maybe they did a good job hiding the big monsters in the trail in the videos that I saw. We'll have to check it out at some point. That looks really weird. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Why are you in Twin Peaks? That's a good question. Had a good soundtrack for the Monster Chase parts. Okay. Well, maybe not that big. Minor spoiler, but I remember a big eelfish. Yeah, I've seen that. I also I miss I miss games that did like underwater horror. They don't really do them like they used to. What did that mean? I guess I mean like it's hard to explain, but there's something really scary about like what horror game. Imagine if Nexialist were here. Okay, I don't like that. That's what Soma is, dog. Yeah, but you're in like a suit. You walk around. You don't swim. That is underwater horror, though. You're very deep in the bottom of the sea. I know, but you're still walking around. It's like that scene in the Meg 2. Hello, friend. Is this the right way? What is that face? Ooh, the door disappeared. Swimming? No, not just. I don't know how to explain it. What is happening? Just go into an ocean biome in Minecraft? There aren't any big monsters in ocean biomes in Minecraft. There's just squids and dolphins and zombies. Hey, look, they're all looking at me. They're my friend. There are those guardian monsters. That was weird. Thanks for playing. As I've explained, each episode is its own game, like its own short story. That was the third. That was the third one. So we have two more. Thought maybe that was the last one. No, there's two more. I'm most excited for the fifth one. So we're gonna continue the fourth one after this. Um. I don't know. I've had some pretty weird takes my entire life, so I'm not. I don't know how to explain it. I've played a lot of horror games, from the early indie horror era, like the Slender era, like the 8 Pages era. Like I played almost every game that came out in that time, and there was something really. It's hard to explain. It's like the scripted nature of current horror games is very different than the experimental nature of like early indie horror games, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It's the same reason I prefer Outlast 1 to Outlast 2. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how to describe it. All right, well, we're continuing with the next one naturally, so I think what I would say is I'm looking for games that have a special, like a special sauce. There's like there's monsters that are normal chase monsters in a video game, and then there's monsters that hold on. Do you feel like your mood affects your experiences a lot? Sometimes I feel like you change your mind a lot about whether something is good or not, or what you liked about it. That's possible. I don't know. Not sure. That could be it. I'm not sure. Let's go to the playrooms. I'm fairly certain it's less to do with my mood, because I'm generally in a bad mood. And oftentimes if something improves my mood, it's like if something is able to improve my mood in spite of me being in a bad mood. Okay, that is super loud. I apologize. Uh, Let me fix that. I'm gonna put it down to like 7.5. Is that okay? All right, welcome to the playrooms, everyone. Oh, it's freaking dark. Okay, we're good. So I went down a slide. Okay, I started by falling down a slide. Pastel room. Let me guess. I gotta push. I gotta get. I gotta get 5 lights. Interesting. Okay, ball pits. Oh, you can't kick them. I've never been in a place that looked like this. So this does not remind me of anything when I was younger. I mean, these chairs kind of look familiar, maybe. I'm not sure. Me neither. So the reason I don't think my mood is what affects whether or not I enjoy something or change my mind about it is because there are universal things. Like, I don't think there's ever been a time that I watched Jurassic Park and didn't like it. Because Jurassic Park has that special sauce. I don't know. All right, name that song, everyone. Blue Danube. All right, so that song is actually unlocking a memory. Okay, that's kind of cool. This level's a little dark. Now it's bright. It's supposed to be. Maybe. I'm pretty impulse driven. Like, I saw the new Spider-Man and it was probably pretty good, but it pissed me off. Interesting. See, I'd feel like maybe this is just me over-rationalizing the way I rationalize. But like, I feel like I generally approach things from an editorial perspective. The toys room. Okay. We're going to the toys room. Also, don't spoil Spider-Man. I have not seen it yet. You can talk about it, of course, but... At what age did you stop playing with toys? Well, I never stopped playing with toys, so... That was what the, achievement asked. I don't know. It's okay to have personal opinions based on personal takes and it not to be a universal thing. Yeah, unless you're trying to be like a valid critic. Without spoiling, it was kinda a bummer. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's exactly what one of my coworkers said. He said it was kind of a bummer. Like maybe 7th grade. Alright, this is getting kind of liminal. It felt like ages, though. Am I supposed to be like I'm tiny, like a little kid? Like I'm like... Why do I have ads? I'm premium. Do you have banner ads or full screen ads? Yeah, you shouldn't have ads. Maybe you're not logged in? You might need to re-log in. Ah. Now this is memorable. This reminds... Oh, I'm toy-sized. I'm like Woody from Toy Story. I still play with toys to some extent. Yeah, I think what it's referring to is the feeling of like you're imagining and the imagination is like it's real. Because there's a certain point where that disappears, I think. Oh, this is kind of cool. We're like in like Toyland. This is not what I expected. Huh. A generator. That's interesting. You still do that? No, but do you like feel it in your core? Like it's not like your suspension of disbelief is completely unshaken, is what I mean. Also, D&D is basically that. Yeah, but you're reverting back to that imaginative state, is what I'm saying. There was a point where they were inseparable. Yes? I never left. Interesting. He never grew up. He's Peter Pan. Okay, this is a big room. pretty much. Okay. All my friends outgrew playing pretend before I did. Some of it never stopped for me. I mean, I still write stories. Does writing stories count as playing pretend? I'm not sure. Okay, now we're literally in Legos. I don't really like this level. This doesn't... I've never been in a place like this, ever. I've never had a dream like this. That's not playing pretend, that's writing fiction. They were kind of inseparable, though, when I was in 8th grade. I would imagine the characters as, like, imaginary friends. It is a form of imagination. How did they get the licensing for Legos? This is interesting. I will give it that. This is definitely interesting. But it's not what I expected for, like... Yeah, those are Legos. Okay. Well, this is something. It's weird. Wait. The sky room. Yeah, I want to go this way first. Wait, the sky room is where we were, right? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's check it out. So they put this little alcove, this little, what is this called? Parapet? Well, they put that there specifically so you could look down and see that. Alright, we haven't gotten a light for the sky room, so I don't know what the sky room... This is kind of like Castlevania. Yes, it is called a parapet. Are you good enough to go to heaven? That's what the achievement just asked. I don't think that's how it works. Okay, so this is more familiar for some reason. Interesting. I have a feeling this level is going to take us a long time. That's just my suspicion. Okay, now it's turning green. Okay, we found a generator. Alright, well that's good. Let's go up here. Didn't like that noise at all. Do you guys remember a place called the Discovery Zone? I wonder if this Playrooms level is gonna have a place like the Discovery Zone. Let's go this way instead. Not sure if I remember anything like that. Okay. It's kind of like one of those giant McDonald's play places, except very big. Alright, I think this is just going back the way we came. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we gotta go back this way. Very interesting. Okay, that's a good sign. That means we're making progress, I think. What is this? Those look like sandbags. Did you look up what the discovery zone was, Grand, or did you just like search your memory? Like this is where we were. Hmm. Okay, well let's go this way instead then. So if you know there's no monsters, doesn't that ruin the suspense? Again, I'm almost certain there's no monsters. I don't really know. No, I was looking up every time Hank Hill says propane and propane accessories. His son Bobby's room was painted blue with clouds when he was a kid. Huh. Interesting. Again, I will say this is how I'll explain it. So, there we go. So when I was a kid, when I would wander around in like museums and stuff, I never saw any monsters. Not surprisingly, I never saw any monsters. So, if anything, this reminds me of how I felt when I was a kid. There's a non-zero chance that there's a monster, but it's a 99.99% chance that there won't be. It's like going on a ghost hunt. You're most likely not going to see anything. And I think that's what I want from my horror games. I don't like when games or movies are oversaturated with things that I'm unfamiliar with. Now, that's just a personal take. It has nothing to do with the credibility of the piece of art at all. I'd love to see your idea of horror. I've written a lot of short stories. I've written about I have 4 that I currently have. So you don't like when there is horror and horror. No, that's not it at all. Because someone being murdered is horrific. I think that's horror, and that is possible. And I also think people can see ghosts as well. I would say. I tried writing horror. Not sure if I did it right, but it was fun to write. My horror is a lot like Edgar Allan Poe. Weird stuff. Like, oh no, I've been trapped in a brick wall and I can't get out. I don't know. Stuff like that. It's not. I would consider that horror, but many would just say it's like, I don't know. I mean, I write about like werewolves and stuff. Werewolves aren't real, so. What does that say? Nash? What does Nash mean? I tried writing horror, not sure if I did it right, but it was fun to write. I mean, once I saw like a floating vampire head, and then it wasn't real. That was kind of cool. I don't know. That's kind of scary. That it wasn't real though. I just thought I saw it, so I wrote a story about it. But I don't know. I don't really overthink things. I just sort of let the muse. I let the muse inspire me where she will, and then so like a hallucination? More like an illusion, I would say. Illusion is a better word, because illusions imply that I'm not out of my mind. That I'm still Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's interesting. I hear the exit. Or have you ever seen Cujo? The movie Cujo? Is that the one about the dog, the rabid dog? I really like that movie. You haven't? That's what it's called though, right? I think that's what it's called. But a rabid animal sounds scary. Rabid animals are scary. Yeah, I like movies about rabid animals. Isn't the dog possessed by a serial killer? Uh, maybe in the book. In the movie, it just seemed kind of like a evil, like a rabid dog. I haven't read the book. I've only seen the movie. You gotta watch Primate. Okay, I will try to do that. Is it good? Chimps are also horrifying. It can be, yeah, especially if they rip your face off like they are apt to do. Okay. What I loved it. Okay. Um the chimp rips off faces. Wow. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. So it's like an explicit version of Nope. Where are we even going? Yeah, lol. I will say that the monster slash alien in Nope kind of scares me. I'm kind of freaked out by how it looks. So that's what I mean by like big things that are like scary, if that makes sense. Yeah, it was terrifying. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. I don't think there's a non-zero, like I think there's, what is it? There's not a zero chance. What is it called? A non-zero chance? I don't know the phrasing. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that could be flying around is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's gonna eat people, but it could be out there. I don't know. Yes, non-zero chance, exactly. Okay, so I think we're going. I don't know. I don't know. The aliens better hurry up and reveal themselves. Like, I don't know. Bad time for it? Guess so. Kind of lost, not surprisingly. He wants them to flash the world. Yes. All you gray aliens, expose yourselves now. We wish to see you and all of your nakedness. They keep saying they're demons or some. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just didn't wasn't there like a sect of people that decided that was true of dinosaurs? They're like dinosaurs were placed there by the devil. It's like a conspiracy theory. The vice president said it. I mean, I don't keep up with politics, so okay, let's think about this. This room right here. What is this? Oh, it's literally right there. I'm stupid. Back to the pastel room. Okay. So they're all interconnected. Okay, there's a door there. I mean an arrow. An arrow there. Okay, so we have the blue light and the red light. We need the green light, yellow light, and purple light, I think. I think that's purple, even though purple doesn't really exist. The toys room. We already got that. Hello. Purple doesn't exist? Huh? Oh, I just made that up. Also, welcome in, Fun Funsies. How are you? How are you doing today? Um, okay, so we're looking for a green room. Hi, lol, I'm good. It's one of those things that like pretentious science people say. They'll be like, technically, this doesn't exist because ultraviolet is just a hypersonic version of red 3000 maximum power or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how to speak like that. I saw one that said your cat doesn't love you. Absolute BS. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There was an article that saying your cats don't love you. They're just deceiving you so that they can get food from you or some stupid thing like that. Yeah. Yeah, that is not true. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I've never been a cat. I've never been a cat and I've never been a crocodile. So how could I possibly know what they feel? Um, that's the general MO of emotions in this day and age. Let's see. This is a dead end. Happy Cat has been a crocodile or been a cat? Cats can love. It's just a slander from scientific dogs. Mmm. Okay, I'm like hecka lost. Where are we, where are we going? Okay, yellow. Yellow is good. This is new. Oh, polka dots. Oh, this reminds me of that book. What is that book with that weird bear thing that's like, I want all the spots, but I also want to be a zoo animal? Put me in a zoo or something? Yeah, I can't remember how long ago I saw that article or how they determined it. Sometimes stuff gets published and it doesn't convey the actual study well. Sometimes people just make up words and put them on paper, like lorem ipsum. Ooh, Discovery Zone! Yes! Core memory unlocked. Yeah, I think that's the point. That's the point of this game. Alright, so this level is now cool. This level has acquired cool status. I like it. We gotta get to that blue area. Nice light. This looks correct. Oh god, that was scary. Looked like we were underwater for a second. How the heck did they make this level? Like, how do you design this game? Like, do you just... I don't even know. Okay, this is kind of a neat room. Interesting. Mash stuff together? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I used to make custom levels for Amnesia, so I guess it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like that. There's an arrow. Okay, orange. Orange. That's weird. I don't know what that's all about. Shame you can't kick the balls around. Yeah. Stop. Huh. Okay. Okay, nothing there. How do we get back to that cool Discovery Zone looking room? The footsteps are slightly disconcerting. Yeah, those are our footsteps. They are a little loud. We did turn it up a little bit. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, that's really cool. I don't I want to go to these places that they're showing us, but I can't find any rooms that lead into them. Gosh. Okay, I have had a dream like this actually. So this game is intentionally trying to remind you of dreams that you've had. It was one of those dreams where I was like wearing like wet socks. I was like slipping around all over the place. I couldn't get my footing. And then I was on a big trapeze, and it looked like this. Kind of looks like that one. What is it that? Oh, check it out. This is cool. Okay, we made it to a big room, down some stairs, which is a good sign. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be gumballs or marbles. I think they're supposed to be gumballs. My dreams aren't like this. Stop. Castle room. Yes, please. I made a new Instagram account. I found this squishy Hulk toy outside. It was all black and dirty, and I washed it off and it became sticky. It was really funny when I squished it because it slowly unsquishes. I'm going to make a reel every day of me squishing the Hulk toy. Wow. That was one of the strangest things I've ever read. Would you like to be king? Welcome to the castle room. Storm the castle. Presents. Ooh. That looks so yummy. It's called Daily Hulk Squish. Wow. Feel free to share the link to that in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, !Discord, and you can join it. There's a self-promotion page in the Discord where you can share your links. Okay, when I saw that, I thought it was I can't explain what I thought that was. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. Here, I'll post it. Or you just type !Discord and it'll bring up the link. I think you might already be in it though, I'm not sure. Somebody drew on the walls? Yeah, that was me. Just kidding, it wasn't. Yeah, there you go. You found it. There's also a fishing. There's also a fishing exclamation point fish. You can also go fishing with the commands. I think if you type exclamation point commands, it says all the commands. Most people don't use the commands on my channel though, which is fine. I just added them because they're obligatory. Okay, so this is weird. This is very weird. I don't like this. The Green Castle is a rival kingdom. Got it. Alright, so now we can leave this place. So you just have to find the generator in each type of room, I think? So when you turn a generator on, it makes really scary noises. This room is huge. This is one of the biggest rooms I've seen in the game so far. Do I make a thread? What is a thread? It says it is threads only. Okay, that means it's broken. I'll fix it later. Wait, is it? Hold on. Let me double check. If I go to the Discord, I should be able to... Okay. Self-promotion. Test. No, it should work. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Oh, you were in the wrong spot. No worries. Well, we figured it out. Okay, I don't think we need to go in the blue castle. This place is spooky. We can see what's in this corner, I guess. Interesting. You should play something really scary, like Chex Quest. That's not how you spell Chex Quest, but I know what you're talking about. Chex Quest is very scary. Chex Quest is also a liminal game. Because it was distributed in cereal boxes. And I can't think of anything more liminal than that. Okay, so I think we have to go back now. I don't like this room. It's actually making me uncomfortable. Mostly because of the music, I think. Okay. We have to figure out how to get back. Well, it's not like there's anything here. Oh, it's not scary. Music is bad, yes. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Oh, fireworks, that's interesting. The town mats, yeah, I remember those too. Alright, that looks important. Alright, so the blue sky room. Wait, the sky room. Okay, well, let's just go in the sky room, and we'll go through the sky room to another room. Once Gen Alpha is the age we are now, none of this would be nostalgic to them since they didn't grow up in this era. I don't know. I guess it depends on whether or not you believe in ancestral memory. There, I shared it. It is a very dumb thing, but I am doing it nonetheless. It's good to have dreams. It's good to have outlets for our creativity, regardless of how stupid they are. I mean, I write fan fiction of my own novels, so well, you can do whatever you want. Gen Alpha doesn't really do real horror. They just read lore wikis. That's a good point. I don't know though. I think they kind of do. I think there's something to be said about like books containing endless boundless information, and that becomes scary. Like those ancient texts that are full of deep cosmic mystery. Maybe they will when they're our age, but it will be just stuff that isn't AI because AI is all they know. Okay, so we haven't gotten the generator in the pastel room. They'll be like, this image is horrifying. Or you'll take off their like augmented reality glasses and they'll be like, ah, reality is scary. That's I mean, I've had dreams like that. I had dreams that I was living in an augmented reality world and I was like really depressed about it. Oh, look how cute. It's adorable. Okay, so okay, we made it to this room. That's cool. What is that supposed to be? It reminds me of, have you ever played the game of life? How it has those little cars with like the little people that you put in them? Did you guys hear that? Door squeak. Don't like that. No, you didn't. Oh, I must be losing my mind. It was very faint. Okay. Doors get squeaky. Just get some WD-40. There's the hole. That's the hole with the sign, I think. Interesting. Alright, so we're just looking for a generator, I think. Hmm. I At first I didn't like this level, but I kind of like how it's just a simple maze. It's kind of neat in that regard. What did that sign say earlier? It said, hold the handrails. So don't go down the stairs. We've seen it every time there's like handrails. There's one of those signs. I didn't know them before. Yeah, I think you missed it. It was from the first level, the pools, the dream pools. What is that? Oh, it's a bear. Don't like that. Backrooms doesn't want a lawsuit? Yeah, I guess not. No one's gonna find you if you fall and break your leg. You're just gonna die of starvation. Oh, perfect example of the kind of horror game that I like. Frebby Fansbear. That's his name. You got it. Sons of the Forest is the most effective horror game I think I've ever played. Let's see. That's the Lego place. Because it had cosmic horror combined with Resident Evil horror combined with psychological horror. It was like all three at once, and in an open world, no less. It was really impressive. I remember that one. You wandered into a cave and got really close to the cannibal and got scared and left. Yeah, I don't think it was a cannibal in there. It was a zombie thing. It was like a mutant. It's like a mutant thing. It was kind of creepy how you got really close and it didn't seem to really register you. Yeah, like that one scene in I Am Legend where he goes into that room and they're all huddled in the like the corners. That's pretty scary. I Am Legend is a great example of like action horror movie. Um, the new one. The old one's a totally different thing. I don't know why it held that. Here, I will allow it. There you go. You said zombie orgy. I don't even know why you said that, but I will permit it, I guess, because it is a technical. Wow, thanks. Yeah, I mean it's less vulgar than some of the other things that have tried to be said on this channel. Let's go. I don't know how to get none of those allowed. Yeah, no zombies allowed. No O words. Yeah, I guess so. The O's are they're too. I'm not. uh, okay. I'm just gonna play the video game. How about that? Oh, check this out. I don't like this at all. This is a scary hallway. Okay, let's go this way. Zombie O Reggie. It's a metaphor for something, I'm sure. Zombie O Reggie. His body is Reggie. um, maybe this way? How do you guys feel about the camera shake? Okay, here we go. We're going further down, further down. We're never gonna get to that Discovery Zone looking building. It's a metaphor re-fantasio. I have no idea what the heck that means. Starting to feel better? That's good. I'm happy to hear it. Hopefully my stream has helped. Oh, we're back here. I mean, usually everything in the back rooms involves VHS tapes and camcorders, but it seems unnecessary in my opinion. Hmm. That's interesting. Why did it make a little, like, clicky noise? Like I pushed a button. The first level had a flashlight. I wish the other levels did as well. Like, I get why they do it to make it seem nostalgic, but, like, normal graphics would work too. That's pretty funny, Cobra. That's pretty funny. I don't know how to find this generator. I'm always glad when I can make you laugh. Yeah, you're pretty good at it. You have the particular brand of humor that you have is just random enough. That's that's good use of that emote. It's the perfect emote for laughing and also death at the same time. When I could you when I make him laugh, it's usually because I say something stupid. Hmm. I don't know. Not you. No, so I think stupid is sometimes the same thing as funny. It's a good emote. Yeah, I spent a lot of time making cake uim cake um weem I'm one of those toys that what are those called? Eum eum eum. Hi Stella, how are you? We're still wandering around the back rooms, not surprisingly. Okay, it's telling me it's the groan tube. That's it. Eum, eum, eum. We now know how to spell the sound that groan tubes make. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have yellow. My foot is sore, but otherwise doing good. Interesting. Have you considered transferring the soreness to your thumb? That way your foot is not sore and your thumb is sore instead. Then you can be a sore thumb. Looks like you're missing two. Sorry, I apologize for that joke, Stella. Alright, the toys room we've already been in. That's not good. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for... I'm assuming it goes in like a circle. I could find the generator if someone would get off their fat effing... What is that? Is that from something? What are you quoting? Are you just being edgy? Haha, I rather have my foot sore than my thumb. I've had a cuticle infection on my thumb in the past, and it wasn't very pleasant. That's totally fair. I was just being silly. It's from the back rooms. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen it yet, so that explains why I was lost. I'm worried I have to go through the other rooms to get to I think the Lego room was one of the rooms. It's a quote that has become a meme, that has sort of become a meme. I can't keep up with memes nowadays, guys. I've lost my spark. The only thing that can reignite that spark is um, bikinis and sunscreen. I don't know. I was just word vomiting there. I don't even know. I don't know what I meant by that. Oh, an arrow. What is a meme nowadays, anyways? I think it's just random. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay, let's go through the sky room to another room. Okay, so we're looking for a room that has a door with a light on it that we haven't gotten. I didn't know you wear bikinis. Kudos for using sun lotion. Oh no, I don't use sun lotion. And as a consequence, I don't use bikinis. Although I've never worn one. I don't think I would like wearing one. I like looking at them. They're cool. And I like designing them as well. I feel like in another life I would have been like a fashion designer or something. Because I really like fancy, like, fancy clothes and stuff. That's why I like games that let you customize like apparel. Like Dragon's Dogma 1, you can customize like every part of your clothing and have like layers, layers and layers of clothing. Well, technically just two layers in that game. What would you do if a scary ASA, oh, a scary butt clown. I'm just okay, scary ass clown came out of scary butt clown sounds way worse than just saying the word. Came out of one of these doors and just punted you in the nards. I would probably be frightened at first, and then I'd be very shocked. That's okay. So we got this one. We have to find. I keep on expecting that. Scary butt clown does sound way worse. Yeah, it's not a monster. It's a scary butt clown who nard punts. Okay, the toy room we've been in as well. Okay, well, let's just go in the toys room because I like it better than this room. Just like in Charlie Brown. Yeah. Well, no, he never actually successfully kicks the ball. He always misses. He never punts the ball. That happened to him? Charlie Brown got nard punted by a scary ass clown? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? It's like a spiritual punt in the nards. Charlie Brown's football problem is a perfect metaphor for how my brain works. Interesting. Ooh, I don't like that. Look at that. I don't like that gap. That's upsetting. He repressed it. Yeah. Us Charlie Brown types, we tend to do that. I think it would be kind of neat if this was a new area. This room looks fun. Yeah, I like this one. I like the Lego room. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, dark hallway. I'm going the other way. I've also decided that we were talking about like the way I like things based on my mood. If something is a spectacle, I'm generally gonna like it. Okay, we're back here now. Okay. Oh, here's the bear guy. Hello. Okay, they should let you pick up these balls and put them in his mouth. Out of context, that you know what I mean. The in playing like with balls. Yeah, he wants to eat those. Yeah, exactly. He does. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Maze? Oh, yes. I mean, oh no. I'm happy. The bear has a hollow body, so if you throw them in, they go nowhere. Feed Frebby Fans Bear. Do you get lots? Wait, what did it just say? Oh, dang it. What was that achievement I just got? Do you get lost a lot when you were a child? Did you get lost a lot when you were a child? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Superman was a spectacle. You didn't seem to enjoy it much, though? I think I was upset about the fact that Superman was making out with a hot girl. It was like 1 hour of the movie felt like Superman was making out with a hot girl. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Am I making I I don't know. Which is interesting because you'd think I would like that. You'd think I would like a movie about making out. The Kissing Moodies? Yeah, I guess so. I like maybe if I watched that movie and I was making out with someone, I think I'd probably enjoy it. But I don't really have anyone that I can do that with, so I can't snog film. I can't film snog. Is that a word? Film snogging? Is that a thing? It is now. Um okay. I I can't climb, so I just have to look for ramps? Film snogging. Yeah, I just coined that. Yeah, I did. Now, I generally like movies, or should I say moodies from lack of kissing? Hmm, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be kissed by a rose on the ground. This area is neat. This is exactly what I was hoping for. There's a level like this in the classrooms. This reminds me of the Chick-fil-A play place. Yeah, this is like Discovery Zone. This is what Discovery Zone was like. This was a real thing. They used to have these giant rooms full of these that kids would play around in. They were like they were like 50% plastic and like 30% saliva and like 20% oxygen. I went in as a man and cleaned the pizza. You liked these things as a kid? I remember something like this at McDonald's. I forget what it was called, Discovery Zone. You forget that it was called Discovery Zone, but you liked that place. Yeah, it's very good. Nowadays, of course, new locations don't have them. I turned around, didn't I? So yeah, that video game, the scary version of this, the Classrooms, that had a place like this, but it had the centipede monster chasing you, which was not cool. I think I may have been to one of those. Did they have ball pits as well? They did. I never really went in the ball pits, but wait, I forgot I can crouch. Oh my God. They had these in them too. Uh, it's really dark. This is not a slide. No, they did not have slides. They didn't have slides. They had tubes. It was like a hamster world. You know how hamsters have those like little tunnels that they go through? It's like that. Those. These are a real thing. They're responsible for the development of claustrophobia in the minds of several children that I knew growing up. Okay, so let's go. If adults tried going through these, would we even be able to fit? Well, I'm currently child-sized in the game. They make adult-sized versions of these in like New Zealand, I think, because they like playgrounds. Um, I'd crap myself if Grimace popped up and just screamed and hollered. Yeah, this is a place that Grimace would definitely hang out in. It's very purple. Remember the Grimace milkshake meme about the milkshakes being deadly? I sure do. And I saw a lot of them that were not safe for work. And they scarred my brain or made my brain permanently altered in a positive way. I don't know. I never got to try it. I never got to try the milkshake. Damn those sex grimace shake memes. Cobra wants a jump scare so bad. Okay, I'll be sure never to Google that. I didn't know about those. I think they're pretty fun. They're done in good humor. It's like the kind of scene that you would want in a Christopher Nolan movie because it would be so out of the blue. But they would never do that. Also, don't Google Elephant Mario. Apparently that also has not safe for work results. I'm pretty sure I Google Elephant Mario like all the time though. I remember Elephant Daisy was a big deal. Thought actors played only one role. Like Indiana Jones was played by Indiana Jones, and Han Solo was a different guy played by Han Solo. Yeah, because they're two different people. That makes sense. Nice. All right, there's cool ambient music right now. This is a great level, by the way. This level is growing on me. I didn't think like that, but I'll bet a ton of kids did. I'm really sad I never got to try the Grimace Shake, by the way. I am now entering bad mood mode. So I need someone to get me out of it ASAP. Stat, I need you to make me happy, Stat. Do it now. Um, ad break's about to start. It was probably just food coloring. I don't know. I think it had a flavor. Yeah, turn the volume down. If the ad break might like scare your pants off. Yeah, I still get sad. I never got to try the Nightmare King at Burger King. All right, we found a door. That's a big deal. Oh, I remember drawings like these. What does that mean? Kids drew stuff like this all the time. What is that? I don't know what drawings like these. I guess did they have stuff like this on walls? I promise you, your life has meaning even without the Grimace Shake. Ah, Cobra needed to resubscribe. That's why he was getting ads. Thank you for the Prime subscription, Cobra. Wow, 10 months. That's almost a whole year. Besides, McDonald's Shake Machians are always broken. Okay, so we need to find the generator in this room before we go to the pastel room. And that's the last one. Interesting. Is that like some sort of cactus? Hmm. Is this just a straight up dead end? This is the first dead end I've ever run into in this whole game. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. This is actually just decoration. Does this go? Wait, maybe up. Maybe there's a tunnel over here. Yep, tunnel, of course. Of course there's a tunnel. They make you walk backwards to see where you can go. That's crazy, honestly. I remember it being like that too. Very dark in these things. Okay, we're back in Grimace Zone. I guess we'll go up there. This is interesting. This is very interesting. It's so immensely disorienting. Ice cream time? Ice cream time. I don't know what that means. Ad's finally over. Wow. You made it, guys. You made it back. You didn't miss anything. You just missed me wandering around. What do you know? I mean, I am get eating ice cream. Ah, that's good. Do they make warm ice cream that has the consistency of that's pudding. That's pudding or fudge or something. Because the primary thing that I don't like about ice cream, if ice cream was warm, it'd melt. Silky discovered pudding. I love pudding. Dude, if every person in my life who offered me ice cream offered me pudding instead, I would probably be like 13% happier as a person, like on the whole. Pudding cups are usually too small. No, I'm talking like a huge heaping bowl of pudding. You know, in the way that people hire? Yeah, they hire ice cream to sit in a bowl like in large mounds, you know? They should have hired pudding instead. I didn't know you liked pudding that much. I love pudding. It's pudding might be my favorite dessert now that I think about it. It's so underrated. I thought it would just become liquid if it just sat there. I vanilla pudding, a good vanilla pudding is easily if I could eat only if I could eat only that colored pudding that's in Hook that they eat at the table with the imagination food, like the imagination pudding, if that was all I could eat for the rest of my life, I would be set for my entire for the I would live forever. I would be immortal. What is your take on flan? Um, I like the way it jiggles when you shake it, and I like its shape, but I don't think I like the flavor. Hire a pudding stripper to come out of it. They sell it in cartons in Europe. Okay, that's awesome. I'm a big fan of like I like custard as well. It is pretty easy to make. You can buy some and make it sometime. Yeah, I have this weird complex. I'm gonna be honest about this. I have this complex about feeling guilty when I enjoy something. So, um, but most specifically with regards to food, not like games or like movies or anything like that. But it's like if I enjoy the food, it must be an evil food. Unless it's a burger, because burgers are made of like 100% nutrition because they have beef in them. I'm pretty sure there's a psychology name for that. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of joking. I don't think it's that serious. But I will say that if I go out to the store and buy something, I'm like, I better not buy too much because that's a waste of money. Like if I'm gonna buy candy, I'm like, oh, I better only get like a tiny bit. Oh, this is not what I expected. So what if it's healthy? I don't think I've ever. The only healthy stuff that I like is like protein-based things. Like, uh, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with like milk. Milk is healthy, right? Is milk made of protein? What is milk? Milk is what comes out of cow udders. In this stream, I have discovered pudding and milk, um, and also uh, some form of happiness. Milk is calcium and vitamin D. Interesting. You know, conceptually, if you were to ask me that, you shouldn't have tons of dairy. I don't. I have just a little bit. I have a similar problem sometimes feeling guilty or bad for indulging. But sometimes you should allow yourself to be happy. I can agree with that to a degree. I think it depends on what lengths we've been here before. What lengths you're going to be happy. Because if you're like, you know, I don't know, hurting someone or something and it makes you happy, I think that's probably a no-no. Yeah, unless it's harmful, exactly. Enjoying life and being happy is allowed. I agree, yeah. But sometimes it requires more than one party. Some things you can only do with two people, like play a cooperative game, for example. I've tried to play um, like tabletop games alone before, and it's not the same, you know. Do what thou wilt shall be the only law. Isn't that one of the? Isn't that Alistair Crowley guy or something? Crowley. I don't know. I don't. He did some things that are um goopy. I don't think I ever have felt guilty about eating anything besides candy. Okay, I think we went. Which door did we go in? We went in that one, right? Yeah, I think we went in that one. Okay. What? Any way you want it, that's the way you need it, as they say. Okay, how do I... Where was that door? I think we just entered, like, the back rooms of the back rooms. What in the world? Oh my god. Okay. That was weird. I don't know what we just did there. This is kind of the scariest room so far because you can't see the door. Where would it... Wait, let me just try walking forward right here. Gosh, that looks really weird. Okay, let's try the middle. Maybe it's in the middle, the very middle. Okay, there's not a door there. We literally walked through that door and appeared in a corner of darkness. Have I said this before? I don't know if I've said this before on stream. I would probably rather go to the movie theater to watch music videos instead of movies. I had a dream once that I was in one of these Discovery Zone places, and later in that dream, I was a zebra and I met Aslan. Interesting. That sounds nice. I'm sure he was a good he was a good cat. He's saying Psycho stuff again. No, like you watch the album, it's like 12 songs, like 5 minutes each, and you just watch the album, and each one has its own thing. I'm sorry, I have weird takes. Someone will appreciate me someday, I promise. You think movies are too long? No, I like movies. They just have to be engaging the whole time. I like things that it's like it's the ADHD or something. Oh, this is new. Cardboard boxes. I think there are so many different lengths of movies as well. Like one of my favorite movies ever, Mad God, which you've seen because I showed it to you, Happy Cat, and Cobra, is is still is like it has parts in it that are like that drag on. It's not my favorite because of the scenes that drag on. So you want a movie to be like a whole music video, like a whole opera-like experience? Yeah. So there's a game that I can't play on stream because it's all Radiohead's music and it would be DMCA. But it's called Kid Amnesia Exhibition, and it's extremely good. And I want movies to be like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's just something. It's like I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just something. It's something different. I'm looking for something different. I just want weird things. It would be interesting if there was a movie that was essentially a music video all the way through. I've seen a few that are like that. And I did enjoy them. Like Yellow Submarine is a little bit like that. Whatchamacallit, the Pink Floyd's The Wall as well. That's a good example. 28 Days 20. I haven't seen 28 Days Later yet, so I don't know if that's true. Surely there's a generator up here, right? It's kind of like that though. Interesting. Where's this generator? I feel like I'm going in circles. I mean, I think that's the point. Okay, maybe through here. What is the difference between a movie music video and a musical? I think in musicals they sing the narrative, like they sing about their feelings and stuff. Like High School Musical is a good example of that. And then a movie music video just has like music playing while things are happening that sort of accents. Do you like musicals? I like some musicals. I like The Sound of Music. Um, I liked High School Musical. What are some other good musicals that I like? Uh, I like The Pirates of Penzance, but it drags on a little bit. David just longs for the soundtrack to be good. That's true. That's why I liked. That's why I liked Masters of the Universe, because the soundtrack was fire, as the kids as the kids these days say. I am the very model of a modern major general. Yes. Okay. So was there really nothing up here? That's hard to believe that there's nothing up here. I'm just gonna turn left. Okay, it circles back around even if I'm only turning left. Yeah, it's like a weird backrooms. Maybe it's in a random spot. It's possible it's just in a random spot. Oh, this is new. This is a different room. Well, we gotta keep our eyes open for like generators as well. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. The mazes are definitely the fact that it's a three-dimensional maze as well is what makes it a little bit challenging because you have to navigate up and down. Interesting, you can jump down. Okay, this looks different. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, obviously, but I'm also unsettled. Um, I'm lost, guys. I'm super lost. I guess that's what happens. Okay, what's crazy about this is like I've been in situations like this and experienced the exact same kind of panic. Like in a corn maze, I was in a corn maze once, And I thought to myself, oh no, if I don't get out of this corn maze, I'll never fall in love. And then I finally made it out of the corn maze, and I was like, oh, thank God, there's still hope. This is new, I think. Okay, now we're back over here. Just like Stephen King's The Tall Grass. I'm not familiar with that. In fact, I know so little about Stephen King. I wouldn't be surprised if I had met Stephen King like on the street, just like and spoke to him, or like I was standing in line somewhere and I just wasn't aware it was him. They made a Netflix movie. Interesting. I like how you said they made a Netflix movie, not Netflix made Netflix made a movie of it. They Stephen King and his goons. They made a Netflix movie. I don't I don't know about this. My hands are actually sweating, by the way. The mysterious they. It's like I feel like if I played actually I would love to play more Voices of the Void on this channel because then Grand would be like, "Are there no monsters? Are there monsters in this game?" And I would be like, "I don't know. Are there?" And I would know, but I don't think Grand would know. There are. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's that game is one of the scariest games I've ever played or watched in my entire life. I think that's the kind of horror that I'm looking for. A game with like things that are so scary that I do not want to encounter them in the game. Why is it so dark? I'm literally like I can't see anything. Okay. If I had a flashlight, that would be nice. Is life just a game where we say, are there monsters? Stephen King seems like the kind of guy who would have goons, and the answer is always maybe. I've seen my fair share of things. I'm not saying again that the non-zero chance thing is legitimate. Um, I'm just saying it's like the percentage is if a movie or a game is throwing jump scares in my face every 20 minutes, I get tired because I'm like, this is too frequent. Okay, why is this such a long tunnel? Now we're back here. We're back to the beginning. Is a few spaced out built-in jump scares okay in your opinion? Yeah, for sure. That's what Amnesia is like. All right, we'll just go to the pastel room, I guess. No, we can't. We have to keep searching this place. Where would it be? 3PO. Where could they be? He doesn't say that, does he? He says something like that. Music's playing in this room. Can't see. Um, how do I get over there? Okay, this is all blocked off. Okay. We're gonna happen upon it, and I'm gonna be so ecstatic. Okay, that's where we started, so we need to go the other way. Trust me, there is a rhyme and a reason to the way I'm going. I'm not just turning left and right. Like, I'm actually trying to navigate this place. I'm glad I am playing this and you guys are not, because I feel like I'm doing a chore for you guys. Because like would not want to put anyone through this, if that makes sense. I would fail miserably. Uh, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't sell yourself short. It's definitely possible. I mean, I'd be pretty scared in a situation like this, just because the darkness could hide a maniac. Maybe there's like a mod of this game that has that. That would be crazy. Alright, back to Grimace Land, I guess. Okay. Find the last Grimace shake ever made. Is there one in like a freezer somewhere? Someone certainly like froze a Grimace shake in their freezer and forgot about it, and it's just waiting to be discovered by me. It's gotta be a thing. Like, it's gotta be. How are we ever gonna get back? Like, how are we ever going to get out of this place? I want to go to the last level. I want to go to the malls. Are you kidding me? How am I so close to getting out but not? Okay, finally. Where is this dang generator? It's the corn maze all over again. It is, yes. Are you guys hiding the generator? Do you guys know where it is? Maybe it's behind you guys? Okay. I hear it. I hear the generator. It's in here. I don't know why I wasn't using my ear holes. Okay, it's definitely in this room somewhere. Um, is that it? No. This might be in like my top 10 streams of this year, honestly. This game is really cool. I've played some pretty cool games this year. Oh, I hear it, but it's like I'm getting farther away from it, unfortunately. I think it's because I'm going higher up. Hold on, I need to get some water. Let me make sure I didn't get any like notifications on Twitch. Okay, so far so good. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Feel free to tell me if you are or whatever. Okay. Um, there we go. Feel free to tell me if you are or whatever. I am having fun, but I am also sleepy. I may go to sleep soon, but feel free to keep going. Okay. Um, it is fun, but I do have to sleep soon as well. All right, well, maybe when we get to another save spot, we may call it a night soon because it is 11 over here, and I do want you guys to be here when we play it. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Glad I got to see the end of the hotel rooms. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is up here. It's definitely in here somewhere. I gotta go back down. It's that way. It's that way. I need to get out that way. Is there like an exit? It's like, is it in the maze? Like I can't tell if it's in the maze. These guys are just mocking me. Okay. I think it's behind one of these walls. It's honestly crazy. It's crazy that this is even a thing. Oh, I didn't expect there to be a level that was actually like a straight up labyrinth. I didn't think they would force that on us. Usually these games are far more linear, and I'm so thankful that this one is not. It's honestly everything I could have ever hoped for a liminal game. It's in there. I haven't been in there. I need to figure out how to get out. Is there an exit right there? No. Is that an exit? Okay, that's an exit right there. Okay, easy. I don't hear it anymore though. Maybe it's this way? I don't even know what to say. It's not here. It was all an illusion. Gosh. I mean, this feels unique. It's not quite a maze. Oh my god, it's not unique at all. We've been here like 300 times. This is the room with the shadow. The room with the shadow's right over here. I think we have to keep going through. Alright, back into the maze, everyone. Alright, up and then this way. Not sure how I remember this, but whatever. It's crazy that they made this. I gotta use the sleep night. Good night, fun funsies. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you had fun. I promise we'll play some oh, this is where I turn left over and over again. We'll play some Legend of Zelda at some point. I'm looking forward to playing Skyward Sword on stream. That's gonna be awesome. Majora's Mask. I'm not sure when. Maybe we should be in touch. Maybe if you'd like, we can be in touch about when would be a good day to do Legend of Zelda streams. Maybe there's a specific time every week we can do it or something, or every other week. I don't know. But yeah, just feel free to let me know. Because I definitely want to make progress in those games. Majora's Mask is horror adjacent, in my opinion. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I want to play it. Okay. Now we're on this side. So we use this to get over here. Bye-bye. Okay, then we go in here. And then from here, we go through these rooms. Now, was there an exit here? I don't remember. That's a little dark. Wait, this is different. This is like multicolored. Oh, now I hear the generator. There it is. Oh my god. This is crazy. I can't believe we found it. I knew I would be ecstatic, and I was right. We just have to figure out how to get down there. Of course, it's the biggest maze. Who designed this game? It's ingenious. As you go through these levels, are the areas getting more complicated? Yes, they are. This is like a mishmash of all of the previous mazes we've been in. Wow, an actual dead end. And it's also really dark. A light would be nice. Yeah, you can see though. Believe it or not, I could see pretty well. It is a little bit weird, but... I'm going to sleep as well. Thank you for the stream. Till next time, have a good rest of the stream and night. For sure. You too. The night part, not the stream. You're not streaming. I'm streaming. Okay, I actually was wrong. I can't see anything in here. Okay, maybe this way? No, we gotta go back up. It's a dead end. That goes up as well. Maybe we gotta go this way to go around? This is certainly a maze. I just wanted to circle. Like, I'm trying to find a way down and I can't find any, like, ramps. That one? There we go. Here we go. Whose idea was this? That's what I want to know. Alright, now we go to the... I think if this was a dream of mine, I'd have woken up already. And there's no way to warp yourself out. No, you have to go back. Then you have to go back the normal way. Backtracking 101. Did you hear that sound? Yeah, that happens every time you turn the generator on. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I think it's like the lights turning on in other rooms, perhaps. Of course, to make you think that a monster will show up. Yeah, that too. I like it. It's really cool, echoey. The sound design in this game is really good. Okay. Now we go this way. Then we go this way. Nope, that's the circle. I think I know how to get to the pastel rooms. I think. It's getting a little bit dark. I need to find a ramp that goes up. I'm gonna try to beat this level tonight, even if people aren't watching, so that the next time we play we can do them all. Alright, this is new. I don't think we've been through here. So I'm gonna see what's over here. Hopefully it just takes me straight to the pastel rooms. I don't know if it will though. I think it's just a big winding circle. So I just need to go back through this hallway over here. Wait. There's a door down there. Okay, maybe I should try to get down to that door. I thought it was up that we went. I actually don't know. There's another door. Okay, I think we actually got to go down a little bit. Was it a tunnel we went through? Hmm. Does this ever go down? How did we... This looks correct. Left here, maybe? Was it through here? No. Hmm. I don't know. I think we have to go down through one of those doors. Because I don't know how to go back the way we came. But how? I just see walls. I don't see any. Oh, here's a ramp going down. Okay. I think it was the blue level. Yeah, this looks familiar. There's a door on a wall like this, maybe? I'm starting to get a sense for how this is built. I wonder if I played this game too much, I would start having dreams like this. Probably. I've heard people having dreams about Minecraft because they play it so much. Did you guys hear that? It sounded like a walkie-talkie in the distance with talking. No. It was really faint. That's really unsettling. I don't like that one bit. Can you imagine if there was just another wanderer, like wandering around in the distance, like I am now? That you could like sort of see him moving around? That would be freaky. You'd probably scare the crap out of each other. Exactly. Yeah, I think we just have to go down to that. Okay. I don't know where this will take us. I don't think this is how we got in. I don't actually know what it looked like. It was different. Okay. Green. Is green new? No, green's the one with the music. Alright. There we go. I mean, most of these places probably all loop back eventually. Yeah, they do. They're all interconnected. It's like Dark Souls. They need to make a game like this with Souls-like combat. Okay, this is a new room. We have not been here yet. Castle. Okay, well, let's try this. Maybe this way? This is huge. This does kind of remind me of what it felt like being a kid. Buildings were a lot bigger. As you got older, they got smaller. That's definitely what it's trying to emulate. I can almost guarantee that. I didn't like this level at first, but it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. The speakers on the corner of the ceiling looked a bit like watching eyes. Yeah, I think that's intentional. Oh. Okay, so we have to go to the castle. Alright, let's just go to the castles. Maybe we'll find a way into the other one from the castles. The castles are more fun to navigate than the mazes anyways. The way it like unfocuses like that when you're zooming in is like super realistic. That was weird. You saw that, right? I think it was loading. It actually had to load the next area. Alright, so we have a like a light blue, whitish castle, a blue castle. Let's go in this one. Wait, can you go in this? No. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Yeah, this is a different section. A lot of cute little drawings. Interesting. Did I just go in a little circle? No. Very interesting. Alright, I want to keep going in this room. Okay, now we've looped around. No, that's a new drawing. Yeah, these are really cute. I like this. Oh, I don't like this room. Oh my god, what the heck was that sound? Why is it so dark in here? Okay, I did not like that at all. Okay, it just loops around. Hmm. Okay. So this is like, it's like 5 or 6 castles in one big room, and you go to the other side of the castle by going through the rooms in the castle. More cute drawings. That's a green giraffe. It's like a Tamagotchi. Oh, look, it's like a goblin. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Okay. I guess we go on the purple one now. Yeah, this is the birthday one. Okay, here we go. Is this the room we're looking for? This is the room we're looking for. Pastel. You need to go to bed? Alright, I'll try to beat this level. Alright, so we just need to spend some time in the pastel room. Find the generator. I think that's the... Excuse me, that's the exit. Where would it be? Okay. All right. This is new. I think I've been through there already. These pastel rooms are kind of pleasant. They're like they're not grating to look at. It's not like you're putting your eyes through a cheese grater. Whereas the grates in the maze area were kind of like a lot to process because of the VHS filter or whatever camcorder filter. Hmm. There must be some kind of trick to this. It's also interesting how what? Can I is this just a dead end? No. It's like a really dark. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't see. It's interesting because there's like a this area has like little peeks into other areas. Like we saw the castle from in the pastel rooms, and then we also saw the mazes from the pastel rooms. I didn't think we'd ever get to it, but we did. Okay, so now we're on the other side of this. Okay, let's go back this way. Maybe in here. Okay, this is promising. I think we went right last time we saw this. We can't go up there, but it is interesting that it has a ladder there. This looks promising. Because it's just a straight shot without any... Okay. Wait. Okay. No, we've been this way. We saw this. We need to go back. We need to go up these stairs. I hear it. Got it. Alright, so now we just need to get back. We need to find the room with the... Activate all the playroom's generators. How many generators are there? There are 5. Okay, so now we just need to find that room with the arrow. The arrow should take us home. That's unique. It's saved. I don't know why it just saved. Maybe because we saw that? Hold on. Let me go back this way. I want to go... Yeah, I want to go this way. I thought this was the room with the arrow. It wasn't. We might have to go up to get to the room with the arrow. Okay, let's go back through here. Maybe it's this way. No, I just said it. We have to go up to get to the room with the arrow. Oh, wait. The maze room. That's where we started. Um. Oh, here we go. A red ball. That's kind of interesting. Kind of like a clown nose, a giant clown nose. Okay. Toys room. Okay. I think we go in here. All right, we did it. I can't believe it, but we did it. I think we did it. Discover the secret behind the garage. Another room. Escape room. All right, we're going to end here. I'm going to end on a cliffhanger today. Um, Thank you all for watching. Uh, Although it is in the middle of an ad break right now, let me go ahead and see who's streaming. Um, anyone still live? All right. I I don't see anyone. I guess we'll raid someone new. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my webcam. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. It's kind of dark, but um, let's see. We're gonna find someone to raid in just a moment. Yeah. Thank you for watching. All right, let's go. Thank you for watching. We'll raid Boko Goblin because that's the only person I can really raid right now. Actually, hold on. Do it. Is there anyone else? No, that's it. All right. See you later.